If so, let's learn how to speak English at the hotel. Hello, my name is Maddie from POC English, and in this lesson, we're going to talk about traveling and speaking English at the hotel. First of all, let's start with a word. Now, I will tell you the meaning of this word, and I want you to guess what the word is. Ready? Let's go. What do we call a time when you don't have to go to school or to work and you have free time and you can do whatever you want, traveling or staying at home? What? A vacation. That's right. Look at this example. We're going on a 2-week vacation to Barcelona. We're going on a 2-week vacation to Barcelona. What's the verb here? Go on. Go on a vacation. Remember that. Go on a vacation. I'm going on a vacation to Japan. Are you going on a vacation this summer? Now, we want to go on a vacation, but before we do that, let's look at the dialogue. Hey, are you going on a vacation this summer? I'm not sure yet. I might go to Barcelona for a few days. Barcelona is so crowded in summer. It'll be hard to find a good hotel. I was thinking about a B&B or a hostel. I don't like hostels. I like staying in a 5-star hotel near the beach. Yeah, I'd do the same if I had a rich dad like you. Excuse me? I mean, that's a great idea. Have you made a reservation yet? Oh, not yet, but I should. It'll be cheaper if I book a room in advance. Interesting dialogue, right? Now, when you want to travel somewhere, what is the first thing you need to think about? Well, getting there, of course, but when you get there, where do you want to stay? You want to stay in an accommodation. Accommodation. Accommodation is any place where you can stay or live. When traveling, finding good accommodation is very important, right? Now, we have many different kinds of accommodation, but the most common one is a hotel. A hotel is where you usually stay when you travel, but sometimes hotels can be expensive. So what other options do we have? You can stay in a hostel. A hostel. A hostel is a budget-friendly accommodation. You may not pay as much for a hostel as you may pay for a hotel, but a hostel may have shared rooms. That means you may have to share a room with another person. Or, if the room is not shared, usually the bathroom is shared. So you don't get your own private bathroom. And that's why a hostel is cheaper, right? But what other options do we have? You can stay in a B&B. A B&B? Bed and breakfast. A B&B is very similar to a hostel. Usually in a B&B, you spend the night and the next morning you have breakfast. So they serve breakfast for you. Breakfast is included in a B&B. And yes, sometimes they are cheaper than hotels. And yes, you may get your own private room and private bathroom. The next alternative is a motel. Now, what's the difference between a motel, a B&B, a hotel? What's a motel? A motel is basically a hotel where you can park your car right next to your place. So it is not like a huge building. No, it's an area of houses with parking spots where you can park your car in front of your house and then walk in. That's a motel. Now, sometimes you may travel somewhere in an area with a lot of facilities. There are rooms to stay, there are swimming pools, there are spas, gym, lots of recreational activities, a tennis court. Now, these areas are called resorts. Resorts. Usually places for relaxation and everything is close by. Now, what is the verb we use with accommodation? Stay. Stay. Look at this sentence. We're staying a hotel near the beach. At or in? Look at this one. We're staying the Hilton Hotel. At the Hilton Hotel? In the Hilton Hotel. Which one? If you are speaking in general, that means you are not specifying the name of the accommodation. Use in. Stay in a hotel. Stay in a motel. Stay in a hostel. But if you are specifying the name of the place or some details about the place, go with at. stay at. Stay at Hilton Hotel. Stay at Motel Rio. All right, now that we know what type of accommodation we have or we want to have, what's the next step? We need to make a call and book a room or make a reservation. Book a room, make a reservation. We have to do this right now. I want to call a hotel and then we're going to listen to a conversation and see how I'm going to book a room. Ready? All right, let's go. Hello, I'd like to book a room at your hotel, please.
Good afternoon. Of course. What type of room are you looking for?
I'm interested in a double room for 2 people.
Great. Would you like a room with specific facilities like pool or gym access?
Yes, a room with access to the pool would be wonderful. Does the room come with breakfast included?
All our double rooms have pool access, and yes, they come with complimentary breakfast.
That sounds perfect. Could you also let me know if there is Wi-Fi available?
Absolutely. We offer free Wi-Fi in all our rooms and public areas.
Fantastic. I'd like to book the room for this weekend, please.
Certainly. May I have your name and contact information to reserve the room?
Yes. My name is Maddie and my contact number is 333-444-555.
Thank you, Maddie. We look forward to welcoming you this weekend.
Great. Thanks. Now, I have a few questions. Why did I make this phone call? I wanted to book a room or make a reservation. Now, what kind of room did I book? Single or double? A double room for 2 people. We talked about facilities. What 2 facilities did we talk about? Swimming pool and gym. Was breakfast included? Yes, they had complimentary breakfast. What is complimentary breakfast? That means breakfast is included in the price of accommodation. So you don't have to pay for breakfast. It's complimentary breakfast. Okay, now that we have booked the hotel, what's the next thing to do? We have to pack our bags and travel, right? Now, when we get to the hotel, we should present our documents, take the keys, and go to our room. This process is called to check in. Check in to a hotel. Are you ready to go to the hotel with me and check in? Let's go. Good afternoon. I have a reservation under the name Maddie, and I'd like to check in. Good afternoon, Maddie. Let me pull up your reservation. Here it is. Could I please see your ID or credit card for verification? Oh, of course. Here they are. Thank you. Everything seems in order. You've booked a double room with pool access. Is that correct? Yes, that's right. Great. Your room is ready for you. Here's your room key. You are in room 204 on the 2nd floor. The elevators are just to your left. Thank you. Could you also tell me what time breakfast is served? Certainly. Breakfast is served from 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. in the dining area on the ground floor. Perfect. And could you please remind me of the Wi-Fi password? Absolutely. The Wi-Fi password is hotelguest123. Oh, great. Thanks for your help. You're welcome. And if you have any questions, feel free to contact the front desk anytime you want. Enjoy your stay. When you have booked a room, or in general, when you have booked something, for example, a table for 2 at a very good restaurant, when you get there, you should say that I have a reservation under the name, and then state your name. My name is Maddie. I booked and I reserved with my name. So when I get there, I should say, I have a reservation for a room under the name Maddie. Now, when you state your name, what does the front desk clerk do? They pull up your reservation. That means they check the hotel system to find your reservation. And I wanted to know about the time during which breakfast is served. So I asked this question. When is breakfast served? And he replied, breakfast is served from 7 to 9, from 8 to 10. Now let's go to the next step. I take the keys, I go to my room, I open the door, and I enter the room, at which point I see, there is something wrong with my room. What should I do? There is a problem, and I should report the problem. Let me show you how. Oof, it doesn't work. Hello, this is Maddie in room 204. I'm calling to report a problem with my room.
Good afternoon, Maddie. I'm sorry to hear that. What seems to be the issue?
The air conditioning isn't working, and it's quite warm in here.
I apologize for that inconvenience. We'll send someone to look at it right away. In the meantime, would you like a fan brought up to your room?
Yes, please. That would be helpful.
All right. I'll arrange for a fan to be sent to your room immediately. Is there anything else I can assist you with?
No, that's all for now. Thank you for your quick response.
You're welcome. And again, we apologize for the discomfort. If you have any other issues or need further assistance, please don't hesitate to call us again.
Certainly. Thanks. After you've finished your stay, it is time to leave the hotel. This process is called check out. What was entering the hotel called? Check in. And what is leaving the hotel called? Check out. Now it is time to check out. Let's look at this dialogue. Good morning. I'm in room 204 and I'd like to check out, please. Good morning. I hope you've enjoyed your stay. Let me pull up your room details. Yes, thank you. Everything was pleasant. Great to hear. Just to confirm, did you use any of the paid services like the hotel minibar? No, I didn't use any of those services. All right. Your total comes to $1,000. How would you like to settle the bill? I'll pay with my credit card. Perfect. Please tap your card here. Excellent. And here's your receipt. Oh, thank you. And could you please call a taxi for me? Of course. I'll arrange that right now. Please have a seat. Thank you for your help. It's our pleasure. We hope to see you again soon. And that's it, guys. In this lesson, we learned how to call and book a room or make a reservation, how to show up and check in, how to report a problem, and how to check out. And we saw a lot of interesting dialogues and we learned a lot of phrases. I hope you've enjoyed this lesson. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. And if you are new to my channel, make sure you